Hey man, let me explain something to you. You ever imagine me? I had immaculate conception wives before. Why would they even ever try to be with another man? They can't never be with another man. They can't even be with the child that they have. So they can't even have sex with another man or the child that they had for me because it's like fucking up the magic of their immaculate. So a person would want to have sex in certain conduct to strengthen the magic, right? And I'm the one that made the magic. So they shouldn't be with no other men but me. So why would I be around people that just wanted to use me for finances, and then they would be in other planets when their social economic system education is was supposed to be over here? So why wouldn't they have been with me? It was just like, yo, I'm your real so and so, and they would just come to me and tell me what they needed to tell me. But you see, people like Hera, the astrological tree of Hera, the people that try to look like her, she's a very pretty, sexy person. A person wouldn't realize what she really looked like. And I'm not gonna tell people. So, I've seen people that thought they looked like the situation that wasn't the situation, that try to look almost like an inner point of enlightenment, but the inner point of enlightenment is a little different of her astrological. And there's my real wife. So why would people? It's just like if you had anybody in any how can I say this, form of immaculate conception in you for sure, and then they try to be with another man through time or finance another man, that's a person that's fucking up immaculate conception. That would be an instant identification to let the caretakers of all planets know that they're in beyond extreme danger, because the astrological empress magic at her purity is being attacked by a disease or somebody that would approach it that who is and who isn't me, and I'm the immaculate conception, the reason of immaculate conception. So whoever who wasn't me approaching that person trying to be with them in any physical form would be even causing a danger. It's just like if you caught this, say a chick that's out there having immaculate conception sleeping with the child that she had immaculate conception. That's like spoiling the literal. It's like the first pimple of the astrological empress, because it's like finding the reason of a gift that is of the highest quality of magic and metaphysics and mythology, and then you went and gave away the sacredcy to somebody that couldn't eat. Obviously, I must have been the reality of the purity of the astrological tree to the magic, to the amazement of an individual even having something without any form of discomfort, for they could really receive the form of comfort and see what the literal excitement of the situation. And then if she slept with somebody else, that would be like spoiling the magic instantly and causing the first pimple. So the empress, the caretakers of that land would see that, they would have to literally stop that person, because either way, because that person would be endangering the purity of the healing magic of the reason of their habitation of their social economic system, of the healing, even to the vegetation. So that would be the first sign to get rid of that person, or whoever would influence that person to sleep with anybody in the physical reality. That's like yo, you don't need to speak to this person. That person that person would be on a level, they would be more important than Aphrodite or certain empresses of love that haven't been tampered with or manipulated by other people or doing forms of fucked up magic for other people. They will be more the most important. Besides that, if if they considered a being with another person, you would just have to move with them a certain type of way where they don't interfere with the sacredcy of the regard and the recovering of the regard, because it has to do with a high form of magic even for the regard of the reason why the habitation in the planet is even being regarded. So the regard will have to keep that person separate from individuals, and the only person that has that type of magic is people of light and attitude. So dark matter doesn't have that type of magic. Even the elements, it has to be the light and attitude. I'm just letting you know from already ahead of time. So be very careful, if you're a regard out there and you're regarding people that just wants to do something off, or if you're regarding people or a man of immaculate conception that ends up, because what would a man of immaculate conception be a parallel reality to that would endanger his life? A chick that's divorced, a chick that causes bad intentions. All regarding or even of the mountains and magic I said also protect me from people that cause depression naturally. Depression. When I mean depression, I mean people that doesn't enlighten the consciousness that cause emotional, physical distress and depression. Keep me, Raphaeline Jr. away from all those people. Protect me and keep me away from those people about all paradigm of time and existence, especially for my emotions. Actually, from this point of the paradigm of time, going any point of direction, especially when it comes to my emotions. So I'm just gonna be real with you because I'm finished getting ready, but I just had to let you know this real important thing for the physical reality in the paradigm of time concerning a real validation point of existence when it comes to one's habitation of immaculate conception. Because a person tells you, I'm the reason of immaculate conception. So if I was with a chick, you know, to show you the physics of immaculate conception, who would be naturally trying to get around me to cause depression? Because if a person was getting at magic, now let me explain something. If a person was getting at people of magic and of higher quality, of the highest quality of the purity of magic, and trying to cause a deterrence in the purity of magic, they would be going after the person of immaculate conception, right? Because that's like the purest form of the magic, of the quality of the intent. So the parallel reality that would be looking to get rid of the purity would be a bunch of evil, demonic people that would be considered in Creole or Haitian language, jobs, um, Lugawu. Those are like demonic beings that take animalistic forms. Lugawu, jobs, uh, it wouldn't be the intricacy of the zodiac of certain things, but it would be Lugawu's jobs, um, certain type of people that's not the purity of the magic that causes a dispurity of the magic that is manipulating the purity, the reason of the original magic a certain type of way. People that would try to manipulate the physics of the physical reality, even of the magic at a time, just to have a form of recognition, or people that said their calendar was in jeopardy when it came to the magic, and then try to deter people's reality of the magic. Even when that comes to elements, even when it comes to elements also, people that do elements, it's like bad mechanics through time. It's just like if you see a car breaking down and then ends up in the wrong hands of an individual, and then they're driving around in a car, and then they're supposed to be of the highest quality. It's just like somebody trying to learn element magic and say, oh, they're of the highest quality of the light. You gotta do this. You gotta do that for this person. This is more. No, immaculate conception is actually more important than that person. And then on top of it, you know, if a person was going to deteriorate a car in the element of enlightenment, wouldn't they have went out the purity of the immaculate conception of the man? So who would be having the most severe Armageddon battle in the magic in the physical reality? Wouldn't it be immaculate conception? The immaculate conception would be the first of the physical battle that individuals would already be targeting. So people that cause depression or upset conditions to the heart, emotional, mental, physical, would have been trying to go at a time, but individuals would have regarded it, so they would have never happened, right? So we know this for a fact, right? So individuals would already had regarded the situation, so those people wouldn't be around an individual in the physical reality. Especially, let me show you how real this is. Especially ugly people. Ugly people are natural deterrents to one's visual sight and a receptiveness of one's physical reality. So you would want to keep away ugly people or people that's causing. It's like unsettling emotions of the physical reality that causes a form of depression. Like say if you like me, say for instance, a man like me, I'm attracted to girls with nice derrieres, voluptuous nice derrieres. Like not, they don't have wide girls that doesn't have wide hips or funny figures or slim skinny bone structured. How can I say this? Skeleton bone figures would knock me. I don't like knock me girls or ugly, fat girls or girls with guts that their guts flop over their belly, their thighs rubbing together, all type of funny things. Because I'm a man that naturally works out, so I would have to be stimulating the physical to keep my physical up, right? So if I'm going through recovery and a person's causing emotions of slothfulness or forms of discomfort because they don't want to see me on a high level of equality, where I'm always supposed to be on the highest level of equality in the physical. So if a person would try to show you, say, I'm gonna show you this, let's try him and do this. Let's do this, let's go try him and do this. A person that's already trying to point out the finger because they want to destroy the reason of my immaculateness. So a person that would be wanting to cause a form of discomfort when it came to acknowledgement. So this person they would probably most likely want to be, it's like a person who always wants to point fingers. It would be like a person who always wants to point fingers at me. Or always wants to try me for no reason or something. There would be no reason to try me, but they would want to know and try me and be. That's not a child. That's something else after that. Because that must be like some type of era magic or some zombified magic that would be trying something like that, and that would mean the regard and the magic itself would have to deteriorate that person from even getting at me, because it can't, even the original magic of any magic, for survival, it can't do nothing to me. And I'm the reason that created the Immaculate Conception, so it would have to get rid of the individual that caused that type of upsetting a negative emotion, because it's like killing the purest form of the magic itself. So a person, the magic being of itself, would have to realize what I'm speaking about, and then have to get rid of the situation that would cause any form of discomfort of the reality, even at any time of the physics. So, oh, something I'm looking for that's supposed to be here. Where's my mirror? Where is that? I know for a fact I didn't drop my mirror. I'm looking for something, I'm wondering my mirror. I know what I'm speaking about, because even for a fact, a person would have to know the difference of the physical reality. And I have mirrors just like this over there where I'm staying at on over there where I'm staying at also. There's a difference. I even have mirrors that I even haven't opened yet. So, you know, if a person it's just like if a person was reassuring their situation in a certain way. I even have mirrors that, anyway. But, you know, I don't have to speak about it. But funny situation though. But I am the reason of immaculate conception. So If a person was lying to other people and causing form of deterioration, so what would a person in magic and physics be looking for to get rid of? People that would be trying to get next to me that's ugly. Because the people that wanted to, let me show you something. The people that wanted to kill my child Christ, right? What, what did they look like? They were deteriorating in the physical reality. So what did they want? A person to heal them to make their life different, right? So their life is never gonna be different. I mean, like I'm life, but I'm gonna be different. Ralph and JR, but their life as individuals will never be different, and that's why the phone died. Their life individually is not gonna be different. Let's be. So who would they been going after in magic? It's just like if there was some type of deterioration to the immaculate conception of perfection, it's perfect. What would those people be, and what would those people look like in the physical reality that would be going after a man that is of humility and of higher quality? And wouldn't they naturally be trying to deteriorate a man's levels of physics, even down to equality? So, what would the regarding caretakers of existence have to regard and get rid of naturally before it endangered individuals of high quality or individuals I would naturally be happy in habitation with before other people got to them that tried to steal finances? Because a person that's doing that is already a person of demonic. Say a person that sold their soul, they will be having finance and money and trying to get a situation at a level, or they would have been doing it so long that they would have been manipulating situations on a physics level, trying to live like a level of comfortability without people noticing, and then on top of it, trying to get the higher quality of man is supposed to be receptiveness. So they will be trying to commit in the paradigm of time. Those people will be trying to commit identity theft. And in martial arts, they will be trying to cause a situation to cause brutal tension or traumatic physics on a person. So you would have to literally stop them individually. International security would have to stop those individuals. That would cause it instantly. And on top of it, you couldn't. A man like me has to bear arms because I'm immaculate. Because I want to do nothing like ignorance. And if a person try to cause something, it would show you the form of entrapment because you would already know that person was doing it intentionally. So that's the form instant entrapment. So you would have to handle that person. This is like if you were international security, you would have to literally handle that person because that person is just like letting you know. And the more you go along with the situation, the more they're putting you in an entrapment also with them. So you got to be careful. This is why I didn't do certain things in the paradigm. I ain't give a fuck about certain people after that. Yo, listen. The people that's going after immaculate conception deterioration, they're gonna look like depression in the physical, like flat ass, big titties, all type of glob, all type of physical stinkly, all type of situation. A person that would be regarded a person of immaculate would be cleansy because they know the immaculate is immaculate. It has to be high. Yo, listen, man, I know what to say. Let me just finish. Go get ready and go to this court. Love one. January 14, 2018. I mean, January 14th, 2019. The year, I was going to say 18 because you should know, but this is 19. Now you have to see what I'm saying. You just go outside. 2019. 19. Guaranteed.